Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new LEGO Harry Potter set. That's the most recent gift with purchase, set number 40577, the Hogwarts Grand Staircase. With 224 pieces, this set with one minifigure would retail for $20, although you can't actually purchase it. Instead, you have to buy over $130 of Harry Potter LEGO sets and get this free at Shop at Home or in LEGO stores. At this point in time, I do not believe the promotion is currently live. My order just finally got in, not sure why shipping took so long, but I'm really happy to finally have this set in my collection. The model is absolutely excellent and is probably the best gift with purchase Harry Potter has ever done, definitely beating out the previous gift with purchase from last year, which you will actually see later in this video. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's take a look at the Hermione minifigure included, which is technically exclusive. The Hermione Granger included in the set is technically exclusive, in composition only, none of the parts are. Her legs were formerly exclusive to the Hogwarts trunk set, so it's really nice to see them pop up here, especially because they are, of course, dual molded. Her accessory is going to be her usual wand, and there is an extra one included in the set. She got the plain brown hairpiece and the exact same face that they've given for Hermione years probably 1 to 2 for the last 4 years at this point. Scared face on the back, some pretty decent back printing, and then she has the newish skirt piece in black there to kind of give her a more schoolgirl vibe. And then taking that off, you can see how the legs look, and those are incredible. I love the stocking shoe design with socks and everything. That's such a neat detail, and it looks really great with the skirt piece, and it's really cool to see that pop up again in this set. I really hope this becomes the norm for female minifigures in the future, that with the young ones we get these dual molded legs because they're such a useful piece. The build of this set is honestly quite incredible, and it's my favorite new design for the Hogwarts castles for one specific reason, and that's because it allows you to do angled building. Taking a look at the back, which is usually pretty plain and interesting, there's 2 different Technic pins here, so you can have sections of the Hogwarts castle going out like this, so you can have a corner of your build, and it'll just really help to put this into a corner of a table and then spread the castle out so you can get different angles and designs to it, which is not something the castle building system has really done until really this year with some of the hospital wing sets and the Dumbledore's office set. That being said, the interior of the set is truly impressive. Now, I will say, disclaimer, this set has a lot of stickers, and I mean a lot of stickers. I mean, look how many there are. Every single color piece that's not Lego here, all those are stickers. There's no prints. So just be prepared for that. Now, the main gimmick of the set is that this is the Hogwarts Grand Staircase. You can actually rotate the staircase to move to either this empty hallway door or the Fat Lady's portrait. And I think it's really cool that we finally got the Fat Lady here in Lego. She hasn't appeared since, gosh, I don't think she's appeared since 2001, though I could be wrong about that. And it's just really fun to be able to spin the staircase. And you, of course, can spin it in 2 more directions, so there's nothing actually here. You'd have to get another set to kind of build something for it to actually work there. But just being able to move it between the 2 is still incredibly cool. The staircase has no studs on it, which is a bit of a missed opportunity because it is very hard to get a minifigure to stay there. Hermione does tend to fall a lot because the steps aren't quite wide enough for her with the skirt, and so it takes a little bit to actually position her there. Now, one cool thing about the set is based on how your Hogwarts system is built, you can actually move the inserts in the walls here. If I can do it right, you can pop them out of place and put them anywhere else you want. So you can do fake walls, you can make walls that aren't walls, you can really change this up and it can be whoever you want, which is really cool. Now, this set does actually integrate with the other Hogwarts course building system. Here we have last year's gift with purchase, and you can actually just clip those together, and now the Fat Lady portrait leads directly into the Gryffindor common room. Now, unfortunately, there are not Technic pins up here, so if you wanted to add a second level, you would have to stack, and you can't actually attach it, which is a bit of a weak connection, but it's okay. I mean, just the fact that you can get this corner staircase build is really cool in the first place, and it does also mean that on the front here, you will get a little extra wall, so it's not a completely flush connection, but it still works reasonably well. Let's pull that out. The set does come with all 4 of those Technic pins, by the way. Now, taking a look at just the actual design itself, aside from the staircase, which we're gonna pop out so you can see everything else here. With the staircase out of the way, you can actually see that I broke the set, and you can also get a much better look at all of the pictures and posters included. Now, most of them are a 2x3 size on these large brown pieces, and that's going to be basically the entire middle of the set here. There are also a couple, by a couple, I mean 2 on modified 2x3s, the ones with the pointy tops. Then the rest of them are either stickers that are these 2 giant ones for the doorways, or just smaller ones put on these individual pieces, or a couple of 2x3 ones that just smacked into the wall there. There's 3 of those. It's a lot of stickers, and I have no idea who the character is supposed to represent. I'm assuming probably fan designers or just, stuff like that. However, there are a couple of really interesting ones, including this one, which is one of my favorites, which is if you can see, just a portrait of an empty chair, which means whoever was sitting there decided to take a little wandering and, went somewhere else. There's a couple other interesting stickers of note, like this one, someone riding on a magic carpet. There's a cool one over here that has like a wizard. I think it's supposed to say Merlin, but it's like really short and abbreviated. There's just some really cool witches or wizards around here, and it's a very nice design. It definitely like fills out your Hogwarts castle display. This is one of like the most eye-catching spots, and I mean, it's a part of Hogwarts that's incredibly iconic and accurate that we've never really seen represented in Lego form before. Aside from that, there's not too much else for the build of the set. It's very simple. I do like how we have a tiny bit of the green Hogwarts color for the roof at the top there, just to kind of bring that little bit of like connectivity back into this set. Wasn't necessary, and it's not that much of a roof, but it really does work. Aside from that, that's all we have for the build of the set, so let's move on to the box and the manual before going on to the final verdict. The box for the set is pretty great. We have all the set information on the side, along with Hermione's character in the bottom corner. The set is very nicely displayed inside Hogwarts Castle. You can see some extra portraits there. These ones are actually for Lego minifigures. We got Hagrid, Trelawney, McGonagall, is that Madame Pomfrey, and then Mad-Eye Moody, along with Severus Snape and Dumbledore. So that's a really, really cool detail there that I did not notice until right now. On the top of the box, we have Hermione Granger holding one of the portraits, and then on the back, it's going to have just another alternate view of the set, showing how you can move the portraits from different staircase like holes, and of course, how you can move the staircase itself. Hermione's looking a little frightened there because the staircase is moving on her. Pretty great box. Of course, the instruction manual is the new style, so we have a very not great image of the set on the front. It's actually better than most, but it's still very, very plain, with Hermione just standing off to the side. On the back, we have the Windman, and on the inside, it's just going to have a parts list, a Rebuild the World advertisement, and then an advertisement for how to combine every Hogwarts Castle set, with the exception of the gift with purchases or the store exclusive Quidditch set, which is really unfortunate. I'd love to see Lego's idea on how you could mix those in. Now, I almost have all the sets from this wave, so as soon as I have the last one, you will be seeing a full video on how to combine all the castle sets, and of course, how to integrate this one too. I'm looking forward to doing that video. And then there's nothing else. There's a progress bar, very simple instruction manual. Overall, this set absolutely deserves and gets a solid 10 out of 10 rating. For a free set, I couldn't ask for anything more. While the fact that there are a ton of stickers was incredibly annoying, it's not a blemish against the set, but in fact, I love it because it's so detailed. Getting the Fat Lady here, which actually connects this gift with purchase to last year's gift with purchase, is super neat. We finally have a way to actually make the Gryffindor common room. The Hermione minifigure, her composition is exclusive, and it's really nice to get more of that skirt and dual molded short leg combination, although I would have maybe preferred a different student from like Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw to get some of those more rare torsos in the Gryffindor one, but I understand why she was included. The play feature is great. I love the moving staircase, and I absolutely cannot recommend this set more. If it's still live on Lego Shop at home, I would absolutely recommend trying to get it, and if you can't, definitely look on BrickLink to get it on the aftermarket. This one is probably going to be rather expensive on the secondhand market, but it's still absolutely worth it. Make sure to leave your thoughts about this set in the comment section down below. Let me know, did you guys manage to get it? Did you miss out on it? What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic and safe rest of your day. I'll catch you all in the very next video.